Hello everybody! Welcome to another Wolf Cup Tournament production. My name is Open2012, also known as your boy Dominic here, with another episode of Pokemon Showdown PokeSweepers. And I'm here today, facing this boy named here, the Major. He has a Ferrothorn, a Blissey, a Dragonite, a Hydreigon, a Gyarados, and I believe a Mega Gardevoir. And I came prepared with my Assault Vest, Excadrill, my Assault Vest, Conkeldurr, my Ferrothorn, my Mega Aggron, and my amazing Avalugg, and my beautiful Tyranitar. So let's start to battle off. We have the game started. I bring up my Mega Aggron. He brings out a Ferrothorn. So I'm like, okay, this would be pretty funny. Let's bring up Mega Aggron and let's set up some crazy stuff with him. So I go for the Curse. He has plus attack, plus defense. He goes for the Leech Seed. I'm like, okay, I should have seen that coming. So I go for the superpower, which does way over half, and I'm like, yes, it actually is working. This is doing great. Other than the Iron Barb's Rocket Helmet recoil damage, which kind of sucked. But then it goes for the Stealth Rock. I'm like, okay, he's about 47, I'm 47. Let's go for another one. But nope, let's hit him up with that Protect. Can't do anything against the Protect, so I'm like, okay, this isn't going to be too good for Mega Aggron. Superpower again brings him down to 15%. And give everything's aggro down to 5%, which Leech Seed plus the spikes will take him down, and that is the end of Mega Aggron. So I bring out my Excadrill, just to try and sweep this thing up here, and he goes for the Protect, and I go for the Earthquake, which I made a really bad play here, and I went for the Earthquake again after the Protect, and he predicts it very well, going for the Gyarados, and he goes for the Earthquake as well on me. I thought I could outspeed, but I didn't, so Excadrill is gone. And this is kind of looking bad for you now, going 6 and 4. But I bring an Avalugg, which is now down to 63%. So I'm like, okay, it's time to show what Avalugg's made of. I Rapid Spin away the rocks and the spikes. Okay, this is turning out pretty good. So I'm like, okay, I'm at about 70% with an Avalugg. Let's use a Curse or something to get something built up. So I'm like, okay, Curse. 1.5 times attack, 1.5 times defense, minus speed, and leftovers. Okay, this is looking pretty good. So he's going to go for tech. Let's go for an Avalanche. So he misses his Fire Blast, and Avalanche does way over half. It does about 75% and a heal up. So I'm like, okay, let's go for it again. He misses the Fire Blast twice in a row. I felt so bad for this guy that his Fire Blast missed twice, but that's what you get when you carry like 70% accuracy. So Avalanche hits twice, and 2 KOs that. He brings out his Blissey, so I'm like, I think this is going to be pretty cool. Let's do something to it. So I'm going to go for the Curse, times 2 attack and times 2 defense and half speed. So he's obviously going to get a move in first after the poison and stuff, so he's going to go for the Seismic Toss, and I'm going to end up going for the Avalanche, which 100% on a Blissey. Go Avalugg, being a beast. Avalugg's just beasting through everything. He brings in his Gyarados, which is not a Mega Gyarados, so he just goes for the Waterfall straight away. Only does about 8% because times 2 defense, and I flinch. I was going to go for the Avalanche. But I'm down to about 36% after the Toxic, and he's going to go for the Waterfall again and get another 8%. But I'm going to hit him up with the Avalanche, which 1 hit KO, so Avalugg has gone through 3 of his pokes already. And I'm back up to 35, down to 10%. He's going to bring in his Ferrothorn, and he's going to Protect Stall me very well. So I don't have very much to do against this thing other than just Avalugg's gone. So it's now 3-3 on his side, which is very well. It's going for me, so I'm going for the Mach Punch. Knocks off the Ferrothorn, but it does do the Iron Barb's Rocky Helmet, like, double kill thing. Conkeldurr is no way gonna... I thought he would live a hit because of his Assault Vest, but nope, Psychic Oko is him, so I'm like, oh, that kind of just happened. So I go into Tyranitar, and thinking I would outspeed it, I went for the Dragon Dance, but I do not outspeed it. Not that I think I was outspeed it, thinking that he would switch it, I went for the Dragon Dance. But it didn't work out too well, and he ends up going for a double Moonblast with a 2-hit KO on Tyranitar. So now it's 1-2, and I have a Ferrothorn. So I'm like, okay, well, this battle's pretty much over. So I'm just going to stall as much as I can, so let's go for the Protect to see what he's going for. He goes for a Psychic, so I'm like, okay. I resist that on my Steel half, and the grass does not super effective against grass, so I'm like, okay. I'll take the Psychic. I only take about not even 20% from it, and I go for the Leech Seed to gain health back. So he's down to about 75, and I'm back up over 90%, which is beautiful. So then I'm going to go for the Curse, I believe. I'm going to go for the Curse, times attack, times defense, minus speed. which is going to make my Gyro Ball that I carry on the Ferrothorn very, very effective. So he's almost down to 50, and I'm back up to almost 90%. So I'm going to go for the Protect again just to get some more health off of Leech Seed. He's gone for like the 4th Psychic in a row, so I'm obviously just, I can't do anything about it. So I'm just going to take it at this point, and I'm going to go for the Gyro Ball, which is an easy kill on the Gardevoir. So now it's one-on-one. Hit my Ferrothorn versus his Dragonite. I'm going to go for the Protect as he goes for the Earthquake. So I'm thinking, okay, well, it's super effective against Steel, but I don't believe it's super effective against Grass, so it's not going to do a whole lot of damage. So what it doesn't even do 20%, so I'm going to Leech Seed him up too. So I'm back up to 70. He's about 90%. I go for the Protect, and he goes for the Dragon Dance. Oh, no, my bad. He goes for the Earthquake. And so he goes for the Earthquake. Now he goes for the Dragon Dance as I go for another Curse, which obviously is going to outspeed. The speed doesn't really matter at this point. For him, for me at least, I just need to make sure my speed is low, and it is extremely low right now. It is half speed on a 0 IV Ferrothorn. So he's going with the Dragon's Dance, times 2 attack and times 2 speed. He's not going to even come close to hitting me with an Earthquake at this point. He goes for the Earthquake. It does 25%, which is nothing. I go for the Gyro Ball, and I just want to make sure you guys know that I swept this entire team with a Ferrothorn and an Avalugg. The only thing I didn't kill was the Ferrothorn on his side, and I killed that with my Conkeldurr. But Avalugg and Ferrothorn swept his entire team. They swept a Hydreigon, a Gyarados, a Blissey, a Dragonite, and a Mega Gardevoir. Thank you all for watching this amazing PokeSweeper episode, brought to you by EasyBid and Pokemon Showdown, which is in the beta version right now, but it's still very amazing. So, if you like this and you're new to the channel, click that like and the subscribe button to see more content from your favorite YouTuber. And until next time, make sure you leave down in the comment section below a Pokemon that you want me to sweep with. Until next time, take care.